Hello everyone, today we're going to be looking into the news reports that Megsy isn't coming to the UK because she's scared of being booed. Now, this was reported in The Sun, but it was from somebody who's quite pro-Sussex. There's a guy called Chris Shipp, he works for ITV here in the UK. ITV did that interview with Harry around the time of Spare, that Tom Bradby interview. You remember that when you said you were racist? No, we didn't. The British press said that interview. Even though it wasn't Chris Shipp doing the interview, Chris Shipp was also involved in quite a lot of the trolling. I want to say he was there stirring the pot in that sense, in my opinion, asking about the foliage behind the Princess of Wales's photo. So that was only a few months ago. So anyway, so he's on The Sun. He's in different places going, oh, Megsy isn't coming. She's scared of being booed, blah, 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 blah. So we're going to have a look and see how Megsy really does feel with these cards. Is this more of like an elaborate kind of ploy? Is this something that are they Sussexes still wanting those valuable, juicy victim points? We're going to have a look. And also, before I begin, if you can subscribe, like, and all that YouTube stuff and share it about. And I'm just going to tell you how I work if you're new here. I work in layers. I'm like Shrek. I'm an onion. No, but I work in layers. So I'll do one layer for one person's point of view or one side, and then I'll do another layer for another person's point of view. But as we're just dealing with Megsy today, then I'll probably just do the one layer. And I use different decks and we see what's corresponding and where things line up. And then we kind of like we see what energy is brought in. So that is what we're going to do today. I'm using the Madmen, Martyrs and Mystics, so some way around that version of tarot, and we're going to have a go and we're going to see what Megsy really thinks about this story. Does she want people to think she's scared of coming to the UK for getting booed? I've got a funny feeling that this might kick off her. I always say she's got oppositional defiance disorder. So if some people say, oh, she's a contrarian, you know, if some people say, oh, she's never going to be this, that and the other, then she will go out of her way to say, I am going to do this. There's a number of instances, and I forget what they are with Megsy with that. I do feel like she's, apart from her father, do you know what? I think if people said, Thomas Markle, you're right, Megsy, 100% right, you shouldn't have done that, I don't believe that for a start. But if the general en masse population agreed with her behavior, she would probably be down in Mexico saying, oh, I love you, Dad, in a blink of an eye. I don't think that'll ever happen though, but there we go. I just think she's contrarian in that sense. And all of the other things. Let's have a look. Let's see. Let's see. Where are we at? How does she feel about this booed story? Starting off, Two of Wands, a doorway. Okay. So she is wanting people to talk about her. I feel like with this booed story, we don't know whether it's completely true, but she's wanting the Two of Wands. She's wanting a doorway. She's wanting a segue in. She's wanting the attention. I feel like it's the kind of instantly with the Two of Wands, that is a doorway. That is I hate using this word, portal, if you will. Somewhere you can go through. Something new, something that you can look out to and push. You wanting to change an opinion of you. You're working with people from overseas with the Two of Wands. You're looking out into the distant future. Why would the Two of Wands be up if she didn't co-sign this story in a way? Now, if she was really scared of coming to the UK, I would expect that portal, that doorway, to be closed with the Two of Wands and shut off. Six of Cups crossing over. There's an element there of nostalgia, there's an element there of wanting to remind people. I think it's her way of reminding people that she is indeed a victim. And I think it links in a lot to with the children. I don't believe Megsy is a victim, by the way. She wants people to believe she is a victim. So this is very fortunate, these stories for her, because it kind of segues into her narrative. And I feel like her narrative is going to be getting more and more, look how these people accepted me, but these people rejected me, and that kind of thing. And she's going to try and be very divisive, I feel. I think, if anything, there's danger of her actually coming to the UK, getting booed, and then her using that as justification for whatever. Yeah. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse as what's above the situation. This is, yeah, and the Chariot in reverse. I don't think she wants to travel. She doesn't want to go. She doesn't want to stop. In the UK, it's not somewhere she wants to go or feels particularly warm about. Of course, the Chariot is in reverse as well. This is, again, sun sign. It can relate to sun sign Cancer. The Chariot resonates with the sun sign of Cancer, as does the King of Cups, as does the Queen of Cups. And yeah, anyway, that could well be something to do with the fact that William is a lot more popular than Megsy. In fact, I think out of the four of them, I think Catherine, William, and then you drop down quite a lot, and then you've got Harry, and then you drop down quite a lot again, and then you've got Meghan. So Megsy is trying to, basically, she doesn't like the Waleses. She doesn't like the Wales family. She doesn't like William. The Seven of Cups, you expect a lot of confusion and mixed messages. Like we might even hear like Megsy has always had a warm spot for this particular part of the UK. Or Megsy just wished things would have worked better in the UK, or there's going to be some confusion stories, and I think there's going to be more and more of that. But I think what we're getting now is a confused narrative, a twisted narrative. Okay, let's see what's leaving the situation. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. We really didn't like Charlotte's birthday is today. King of Swords. Okay. King of Swords. The Tower. And the Page of Swords. Interesting. With the King of Swords, for the energy that is coming up, there's this real energy, this kind of politician type person who is around her. There's potentially, you're looking at, I forget, isn't that weird tech guy a Gemini? Because that is King of Swords energy, Gemini energy. But it could well be that she is strategizing and cool and calm and collected about it all. This could be somebody speaking up politician wise, saying, oh, isn't it a crying shame that Megsy is scared of coming to Britain because the British press did that. We might be getting something from a politician, whether they're UK, US, potentially Nigerian. There's going to be somebody commenting on it. And it's either going to be that weird tech guy, politician. It's interesting. It's in the positive for what's coming up for Megsy. So Megsy is, somebody is going to try and do the just and the right thing and blah, 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 blah. But when we have the Tower, what's on her mind? Something catastrophic is happening. I know there's been a news report today that Nigeria have 87 million people in poverty. If you want to put that in context, that's a larger proportion a larger population, sorry, UK has. So imagine the UK and the rest all being in poverty, and they're going over there. And Nigeria are paying for Megsy and Harry to go there. I predicted that. Anyway, you can go back and watch those videos if you want. The tower is there. The Page of Swords is surrounding her. So she's saying there's gossip and cruelty, and people are being cruel, not catty or whatever it was. But there is they are going through something real bad at the minute. Probably something with the scam jam. Could be that. Could be something with Grifters. I will have to read on that separately. But there's something going on, potentially scam jam related, because it's Megsy. I don't think she gives a jot about Grifters, to be honest, apart from what can look good for her. We have got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. What's on her mind? This is all hot air. All of it. I don't mean my reading. I mean all of the stories about Megsy being scared. She wants to remind everybody. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse. The 5 of Pentacles, of course, traditional tarot is 2 little urchins outside a church. And what you have here is she wants to remind people that she herself has actually been a victim. That's what she's hoping for. She's hoping to bring back the narrative of, oh, I was thrown out of the UK and all of the UK is racist and all of those things, because it suits her narrative. It suits what she wants to do. Should we look at Harry? Should we have a look at Harry and this whole thing? If he's scared? I think we shall. 3 of Cups. There's going to be some gossip coming out about Nigeria. And all of this, I feel, about the booing and stuff. I think like there is going to be some exposure here, because we have the 3 of Cups in reverse. Now, the 3 of Cups in reverse is this is gossipy. This is what the children call tea. This is very much, there's going to be some type of exposure. So we're going to have a look at Harry now and find out how he feels about it. Now I'm using the Midnight Mysteries Tarot. It's got the mushrooms on it for Harry, because we know Harry likes talking to bins and eating mushrooms. Nothing wrong with that, I guess, but each to their own, I suppose. I don't think he does that anymore, does he? Allegedly, whatever, but come on. I found it funny yesterday. There was a story that Megsy was filming her new show on a massive weed farm, and it's just like, you can just imagine like Doria and Harry starfished somewhere in the back having to eat the scam jam because they got the munchies. Oh dear me. Let's have a look at how Harry is. The Hermit in reverse. He's feeling very sorry for himself. The Hermit relates to Sun sign Virgo. These two things can both be true. He's feeling very sorry for himself, and he's had some bad advice, potentially with this whole back and forward, and Megsy can't go to the UK and shouldn't go to the UK, and this, that, and the other, and those kind of stories that Harkle's propaganda seems to be pushing out at the minute. Let's see what's crossing over. Who have we got? We've got the 7 of Cups. Of course, we've got the 7 of Cups. Bless him. He doesn't know whether he's Arthur or Martha given on any given day. He doesn't know his bum from his elbow. He's a little bit confused. They want this. They want multiple stories being out there about them at any given time. And with the 7 of Cups in reverse above for Megsy, she's quite happy with it. We have the 7 of Pentacles there. Okay. And underneath we have Justice. Is this their kind of way of getting that story back out there to settle old scores? Is this their kind of way of going at people to kind of try and wind people up and get them to come onto their side? The Seven of Pentacles above would suggest that Harry is waiting he's waiting patiently for his moment. It's an interesting one, the Seven of Pentacles, because the Seven of Pentacles is typically somebody leaning on some kind of farm implement, looking at their crop of pumpkins or legumes or whatever it is on your tarot cards. And it's all about patience and waiting for the right time to put in some of the work. It's a halfway point, if you will. You've done all the work growing, now you're just waiting for the harvest. You're waiting for bring those riches into yourself, and you're waiting for the opportune time. So I'm thinking with these cards for Harry, yes, he's had some bad advice. Yes, he feels sorry for himself. That's standard. Yes, he's confused. That is also standard. But he's also wanting some restorative kind of justice for his wife. We have got justice underneath. I wonder if there's something new, something with courts involved with Harry about the UK, because we are talking about the UK here as well. So that might be something. The Nine of Cups in reverse. What weren't you're not invited to? Is he annoyed that Megsy wasn't invited to the coronation? Is he annoyed that Megsy is not invited to Trooping the Colour? What is he annoyed? There's something that he doesn't feel included and invited to, and it is making him sourer than normal, to be fair. There's Two of Wands, a doorway closed. They are trying so hard. Interesting, what was under Megsy was the Chariot. What's on Harry's mind is the Chariot. I believe the Chariot in both of these instances could well be relating to the Prince of Wales, Prince William, as he is sun sign Cancer. Only just, he's the 21st of June. He just got pushed over that little edge there to make him into Cancerian. So he is the sun sign Cancer. So we do have that there. There is stuff with William that is annoying Harry. So they're going to try and say, oh, she doesn't feel like she can come back to the UK. And, oh, look at me, I'm a victim. Because something William's done. Possibly, potentially. Let's see what's surrounding Harry. The Eight of Swords, finding your way out of instances. Okay. So we're going to have this for a while, that other useful idiots are doing Harkle's propaganda for them, rather than them coming out and saying things and doing tell-all interviews. We've had Oprah, we've had Netflix, we've had this, we've had that. I think they've kind of finally learned that oversharing is a little bit too much, you know. I finally figured out late last night what Harry and Megsy's love style is. One, I think she's a narcissist. Two, yes, I also think he's a narcissist. I think he's probably very low down on the narcissism scale, almost like completely unaware. He probably thinks he's an empath. I think he has some type of limerence. Google that, because limerence is an emotional attachment style to somebody who seems unavailable. And I think their relationship style is she loves bombs him and then becomes distant, and that keeps him attached to her, because that limerence is like going after somebody you don't like stalkers get it, you know what I mean? I'm not saying Harry's stalking her, but what I'm saying is it's that this kind of attachment style, if you will. What he's worried about is the King of Pentacles in reverse. He's worried about bad PR affecting him, and the Eight of Pentacles. Work. What do we have? Okay. So we might hear a lot more about him, about his life's work and stuff going forward. He's definitely going to bang on about, this is like, I realise my life's work is away from the UK and I've had to make peace with that because my dear wife doesn't like the UK because it's cold and everybody's racist and all of that stuff. And they're going to do that, but there's going to be some tea, there's going to be some gossip, there's going to be some stuff that comes out from it, to be honest. Between all of this nonsense, they are trying to discombobulate people, go, oh, but these evil people in the United Kingdom. Is it Anglophobia? Is it the hatred of the English or the British, Anglophobia? You know, I mean, what is it? Are they trying to tap into that? Because that's problematic, you know. But there we go. That is what I see in the cards. Let me know what you see down below. Let me know if there's anything you would like to add, anything, and your interpretation of the cards is equally as welcome as mine is. It's a conversation. It's not just me going blah blah blah, this is this and that's it. And yeah, let me know what you think anyway. Leave us a little blue heart. It is Princess Charlotte's birthday, so please leave us a little blue heart in the comments down below. Much love and peace to you, and I'll see you all really soon for another one. Take care, everybody. Bye.